What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Carl the Cobra Froch. Carl Froch fires back at Frank Warren over recent comments, okay? And 2 months ago, Froch stated that he has seen no energy or atmosphere with attending fights in the Middle East, which has fast become one of Warren's and Eddie's favorite locations due to the ease of making bouts because all the money is flowing in that direction, okay? And in response, Frank Warren has labeled Froch as a jealous and miserable bastard, words to which the British boxing legend replied to on his YouTube channel. He said, Frank Warren is having a go at the Cobra again, calling me a miserable bastard. Brigtop, what is going on? I've never been miserable. I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing. I'm happy. I'm smashing life. Since retiring 10 years ago, all I have done is enjoy myself, keep in my lane, and just got down to business, keeping under the radar as much as I could, okay? He continued, he said, I've just mentioned Saudi Arabia and the atmosphere or lack of it. There is a bit of lack in the atmosphere in Saudi Arabia, and everyone that I talk to agrees with what I'm saying. It's not criticism, it's an observation that Saudi Arabia boxing events lack atmosphere. Okay, let me counterpunch. Carl Froch is from the UK. UK peeps, big up England, big up, right? Said Lennox Lewis. I noticed something, okay? Not my first fight, but one of my first memories of seeing ecstatic energy was when Triple G flew to England to take on Kell Brook. When Kell Brook challenged Triple G at 160 pounds. And we saw a fight, and I'm getting goosebumps. Like literally, I'm getting goosebumps because you could feel the energy in the room. You could feel like it was electric. You know what I mean? Every punch that landed from Kell Brook, that got in there. When Kell Brook caught Gennady Golovkin with that uppercut, the crowd went crazy because, Kell Brook was opening up on him. Like, look, it's do or die. Glah, 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 glah. Right? And everyone went stupid. Ape shit crazy. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Right? That's what it was. And you could feel it like, yo, it's crunk over there. It's exciting. Okay? And then that's where you knew boxing was alive and well in the UK. Alive and well in the UK. And Carl Froch saying that the Middle Easterners lack atmosphere. I don't think they do. I think it's custom for them to stay reserved. It's custom for them to be subtle. It's custom for them to be a bit passive, not to everywhere. Okay, I think it's a cultural thing. Just like it's a cultural thing in the UK to be batshit crazy and excited when things happen, like you guys see on my lives. That's why I love my UK peeps, because we have that similar energy when it comes to watching boxing and someone getting dropped or slapped or hurt or whatever, right? Bit, headbutt, So I think Carl is expecting the Middle Easterners to be like the Londoners or the UK guys, the UK people. And that's just not going to happen, So I think Carl should know that it goes hard in the UK, and a lot of people are not going to do that. I mean, probably second is us. We get crunk, but it has to be certain fights because we'll get out of our seats, and, a lot of us is full of that joy juice, and you know what I'm saying, and full of that oil, that 710, right? So, like, a lot of us are, pretty much, liquid courage induced anyway, right? But, yeah, for Carl Froch, to be called a miserable bastard. Well, is there truth to that? I think Carl Froch speaks his mind, but I think Carl does have certain agendas. And I think certain things Carl is still dealing with with certain people and certain fighters, but he does have an opinion of his own. I think his personality, though, is that way. And it would come off somebody that is kind of drinking some haterade from time to time. But, I think that's all intertwined in his personality, But in this case, I think Carl Froch, again, is expecting people from Europe, or people, should I say, people from Middle East to act like and have the same energy, which you won't. Okay, I'm sorry, you won't have that. You know what I mean? But what I could tell about the Middle Easterners, they showed atmosphere when AJ knocked out Francis Ngannou. Oh, yes, they did. So I don't know what he expects them to be or how to act. But yeah, it was definitely atmosphere. You don't have to be jumping up and down like a crazy drunk monkey to show that, hey, yo, that dude got knocked the F out, right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Carl the Cobra Froch responding to Frank Warren for calling him a miserable bastard. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!